What's up, y'all? We back, another video, another reaction. We're gonna do slapped ham today, y'all. This is paranormal reaction, not a do not laugh or try not to laugh reaction. We're gonna see. I just woke up a little while ago. I took me a nap. You know, when you get old, you take a nap and you wake up, it's nighttime. You gotta put on your night clothes to go to bed. This is crazy, but I'm getting old, y'all. So we're gonna skip right past that. And we'll get the video started. So we got scary stuff caught on camera in real life. Let's see what it's talking about. Only 17 minutes long, so y'all hang out, relax, chill. Get the old lady, get a cover, wrap up nice like you look watching Netflix.
How you doing? I'm Callan and this is Slapped Ham. Boy, we've got an action-packed episode full of the scariest video clips going around. So hit that subscribe button and get ready for more spooky content.
Just like this.
It's like this. Here's a strange one, and this time it comes from someone you wouldn't expect. Former governor of Nuevo Leon in Mexico, Jaime Rodriguez Calderon, has shared a series of videos showing bright orange orbs hovering and moving through the hills near his property.
He get shot too. I can't say that. Pew pew. Sorry, YouTube.
And what makes it even stranger is that these incidents were captured on multiple security cameras over several nights. The clips show glowing spherical objects rising over the ridgeline, pulsing with light and drifting slowly before vanishing behind the mountains. In one video, the orb appears to hover low to the ground. In another clip, a separate camera, located in a different area, captures a similar light skimming just above the horizon. Locals have since come forward saying they've witnessed these lights before, often appearing in the same area at night. Some suggest the activity could be tied to volcanic plasma discharges or ball lightning, while others believe it's evidence of non-human craft, similar to orbs seen around volcanoes and mountains throughout Latin America. The fact that these glowing spheres were caught on multiple nights from multiple cameras and by a former Mexican governor has only intensified public fascination. Whether they're part of a natural phenomenon, a military test, or something more mysterious, these orbs have turned northern Mexico into the latest UAP hotspot in the world. Here's a weird clip from TikTok user Stephen McCrabtree, who says he's used to strange things happening around his home, but this time something truly unnerved him. While washing dishes late at night, something odd happens.
Daytime, bro. It's daytime.
Stephen suddenly felt something hit him in the back, followed by the sound of it bouncing across the floor. When he looked down, he found a small rubber ball that had apparently come out of nowhere.
That's crazy. Oh, time to move.
In the clip, he walks viewers through what happened, explaining that both his wife and son were home at the time, but neither could have thrown the ball. His wife had been bedridden for 2 days, and his son was in his room playing on his Oculus. He says he's experienced paranormal activity before, but nothing quite as odd as this.
Now I have a lot of activity. It's not like malicious or anything, but that right there was the first time that's happened.
So what exactly threw that ball? A trick of coincidence? Or a sign that something unseen wanted his attention? Stephen's followers were quick to point out that objects don't just move with force like that on their own, suggesting he may have caught a poltergeist moment in real time. A chilling clip from Indonesia has recently resurfaced and it's been making the rounds online, and some believe it may show the kuntilanak, a vengeful female spirit from Southeast Asian folklore. The footage, originally posted to the YouTube channel Ewing HD, shows a young boy casually playing with his parents' phone, filming himself by accident. See if you can spot anything eerie. As the camera drifts past his face, a woman with long black hair can be seen in the background.
Yeah, with no face.
The boy can be heard calling out Mbak Rini, which roughly translates to Miss Rini. According to the boy's family, no one in their home or community has that name, but the child insists he sees this woman often. Viewers familiar with Indonesian folklore immediately pointed out the resemblance to the kuntilanak, also known as the Pontianak, a ghost said to be the restless spirit of a woman who died during childbirth. She is often described as wearing white, with long disheveled hair and a faint sorrowful cry that grows louder the closer she gets. According to reports, in the days after the video was filmed, the boy's family began hearing a woman crying late at night, coming from inside the house. The activity grew so disturbing that they eventually sold the home and moved away. So did this child really capture one of Indonesia's most feared spirits on camera? Or is there a more rational explanation hiding in plain sight? Sticking with Indonesia. Residents of Patok Besi, Indonesia were left stunned after several black cloud-like masses suddenly descended from the sky, landing in rice fields and even near local homes.
Look like clouds.
Videos shared online show what appears to be a black, foam-like substance, described by witnesses as falling clouds.
The fuck is that?
The mysterious blobs reportedly gave off a faint chemical smell, leading some to believe they might be industrial byproducts or waste materials that somehow became airborne and later condensed and fell. Local authorities have not confirmed exactly what the material is, though many online speculate it could be a foam or resin-based byproduct from nearby factories. Still, no one seems to know how it ended up in the sky in the first place. One of our viewers, who goes by the username What Amy Said, captured something strange while out for a nighttime walk in Manchester, New Hampshire.
The sub for you is going to be more.
She and a friend were recording a casual video, an impromptu rant about rising costs and stagnant wages, when something eerie appeared on camera.
Oh yay, I can make the same amount of money I made when I was out of high school, you know?
In the footage, a dark, human-like figure can be seen standing partially in the bushes beside the road. It's visible for just a brief moment before vanishing completely. Amy uploaded the clip to Reddit, where it quickly went viral, racking up nearly 100,000 views and sparking a wave of debate. Some viewers believe it's simply a shadow cast by her walking companion, possibly distorted by the headlights of a passing car. Others, however, insist the shape
If her walking companion next to her talking to her, how is she in front of her all of a sudden? Come on, people, man.
looks too defined, too deliberate to be a trick of light. So what do you think? A simple camera glitch? Or something else lurking just off the side of the road that night? An FAA-certified drone pilot from Arizona has captured what many are calling one of the clearest UFO sightings of the year. On October 30th, 2025, near Castle Hot Springs, the pilot was flying a DJI Mavic 3 drone about 300 feet above the desert landscape when he spotted something extraordinary. a bright metallic orb darting across the landscape.
It's very small.
The footage, filmed in 4K resolution, shows an object racing at high speed over the mountains with no visible wings, rotors, or propulsion system. Even more bizarre, the orb appears to shift shape mid-flight, as if morphing or rotating unnaturally.
Whatever it is, it's small.
The witness says the object was completely silent and moved in a way that no conventional aircraft could. Moments later, a fighter jet was spotted high above the area, seemingly pursuing the unidentified craft, though it doesn't appear in the footage itself. The pilot insists the flight complied with all FAA regulations and was conducted under clear legal conditions. He describes the incident as a genuine, unidentified aerial phenomenon and has shared the footage online for open analysis. Whether it's an advanced drone, experimental military craft, or something truly unexplained, the footage has sparked intense discussion among aviation experts and UFO.
What do y'all think? Comment down below and get the video to like 25 likes, man. 20 likes. I'll take 10, hell. Whatever y'all want to do, man, send it to your friends, your family, co-workers, please, and thank you.
Researchers alike. Could this be the most compelling drone-captured UAP yet? Watch closely and decide for yourself. Here's an eerie set of photos that's been circulating online for years, said to show a possible ghostly presence at Colonial Williamsburg in Virginia, USA. The images were reportedly found on an old paranormal investigation forum. They were taken during a 12th night celebration, a historical reenactment marking the end of the Christmas season at the Living History Museum. In the first photo, everything looks perfectly ordinary, a group of reenactors in 18th century attire sharing a festive toast around the dinner table. But in the second image, taken just moments later, viewers noticed something strange.
Oh, in the back right there, that picture, or that mirror.
In the reflection of the mirror at the back of the room, there appears to be a mysterious figure.
Screaming and
No one in the room recalls seeing anyone standing there, and reenactment staff later confirmed that only the photographed participants were present during the shoot. Was it simply a photographic illusion, a trick of light or motion blur, or did the camera capture the lingering spirit of someone from Williamsburg's colonial past? Whatever it was, this unsettling reflection continues to intrigue paranormal enthusiasts to this day. Coming up in our last segment, we take a look at a fascinating UFO case from the 1960s. But before we do, remember to help us out by smashing that like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and leave us some friendly comments in the cesspool down below.
He said cesspool.
The case of Ronnie Hill remains one of the most intriguing and ultimately controversial UFO photographs from the wave of sightings that swept across the United States in 1967. It involves a young boy, a supposed encounter with a landed craft, and what many once believed was photographic evidence of an extraterrestrial being.
Oh, it's a lie. Said once believed.
On July 21st, 1967, in Oriental, North Carolina, 14-year-old Ronnie Hill claimed to have witnessed a strange object descending near his home. According to his detailed typed letter, Hill described a bright white object, roughly the size of a bright full moon.
Now it got to be a hoax now, because nobody do a detailed account like that, but especially back then.
That landed in a nearby field. He said it emitted a faint buzzing sound and gave off a smell like gas or burning metal. He ran inside to grab his camera and managed to snap a single photograph before, he said, the craft rose and disappeared over the trees. When he developed the film, he was astonished to find what looked like a small humanoid figure standing in front of a circular object. The being appeared metallic with a shiny reflective surface. Hill described it as about 3.5 to 4 feet tall, with a dark brown face, greenish reflection, and shiny silver suit. He claimed to have watched the entity for nearly half an hour as it poked a black funnel-shaped object into the ground before retreating behind the sphere. Hill's letter, dated July 21, 1967, included meticulous notes, even a hand-drawn map showing where the craft supposedly landed. He estimated the UFO was 9 feet in diameter, noted the silence that followed, and added a curious postscript. There were 2 objects, but the one I took a picture of was the smallest one. The photograph was first brought to public attention by John A. Keel, one of the most prominent UFO researchers of the 1960s, best known for the Mothman prophecies. Keel had Hill's original photo examined by professional photographers and editors in New York, who concluded that the image did not appear to be a doll or a double exposure. Keel went so far as to register the photograph under Ronnie Hill's name to protect it from being commercially exploited. At the time, he considered it one of the most compelling pieces of photographic evidence for UFO entities ever recorded. However, not all agreed. Critics were quick to point out inconsistencies in Hill's report. His letter stated that the encounter took place at 2 a.m. on a hot sunny day, an impossible contradiction that undermined his credibility. By the early 1970s, further scrutiny began to unravel the case. Analysts discovered inconsistencies in the photograph's exposure and scale that suggested the object and figure were miniatures photographed up close. In 1980, researcher Margaret Sachs published the image in the UFO Encyclopedia, with a caption identifying the figure as a small model with an egg in the background. Other investigators concluded that the alien was likely a doll wrapped in aluminum foil, placed in front of a white object such as a lampshade or plastic dome. Photographic analysis also found that the lighting in the image did not match Hill's account of a bright sunny day. The shadows suggested a much lower light source, inconsistent with the sun's position at the time he claimed. Despite being widely regarded today as a fabrication, the Ronnie Hill case still fascinates UFO historians for several reasons. It encapsulates the spirit of 1960s UFO hysteria, a time when children, farmers, and scientists alike were reporting encounters that blurred the line between science fiction and reality. For believers, Hill's photograph remains one of the earliest examples of a supposed UFO occupant captured on film. For skeptics, it serves as a case study in how youthful imagination, cultural fascination, and misinterpreted imagery can fuel enduring legends. Whether hoax or honest mistake, the Little Man of North Carolina stands as a strange artifact of the UFO age, a reminder.
It can't be a lampshade, though. It look like a lampshade. Definitely not an egg. Just got a hole in the top right there. Could be a lampshade, I don't know.
Of how the mysteries of the sky often begins in the imagination of those who dare to look up.
Well, that's the end of the episode. Thank you so much for watching. If you can't get enough...
Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for hanging out once again. Like I always say, hate comes from the enemy, love from the creator. So easy to love people than hate people. But I don't know too much. I just hang out, do these videos for y'all. Comment down below. Y'all had a good time hanging out. Let me know how y'all feel. I appreciate all y'all. Thank y'all. Peace.